way. Being straight from home as we speak.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing.
All right, thank you, DJ Webb. First of all, let's welcome Kevin Durant. Start off by saying congrats on the win last night over New Orleans.
Thank you.
20 points, 8 boards, light work, you know? Give some light work. All right, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to do, things to give away, but let's start off like this, man. What did you focus on in terms of your game coming into this 5th season in your NBA career?
Just trying to be a complete player, man. Just, you know, being a better rebounder, better passer, leader, you know, just scoring more efficiently, you know, and just having fun, man. Just going out there and get back to, you know, how I played the game, just going out there and having fun.
Now, speaking of number 5, which is your number, of course, your number during the Olympics, of course, your 5th season, you were number 5 in the Olympics. Now, you'd won the World Championship previously, but what was it like as an athlete to win that gold medal in London?
Well, it was just a tremendous honor. It was, you know, a great privilege to represent my country. Extremely proud to go over there and have that USA across my chest. And to win a gold with so many great players, man, and just to be on that list was a blessing. So, you know, hopefully I get a chance to do it again.
Now, speaking of those players, you're playing with guys you compete against, guys you know. What was it like playing alongside 11 of the greatest players in the world?
Well, it was fun. Every day was fun. Just going in and just picking their brains and trying to learn from them was the best part. And just off the court, all those guys are so cool, man. It just made it easier for us to just go out there and be friends and, you know, have fun playing basketball.
All right, so you have 3 scoring titles now? 3 scoring titles, gold medal, NBA Finals appearance. That's not bad. Now, were any of these your goals coming into the league as a rookie? Like, when you came into the league, did you think there's something specific that you wanted to accomplish in your first 5 years in the league?
Yeah, but I didn't think I would be doing this, to be honest.
You didn't think it would happen this quickly?
No, I didn't. I thought it was going to take me some time, you know, but I knew if I worked hard, anything was possible. But I'm just taking it a day at a time, man. Hopefully, you know, I continue to keep getting better. And my next goal is to, you know, try to win a championship for Oklahoma City.
There you go. All right, now, we have some people who are going to ask questions. Christian, do we have another microphone? Or no, we can use a microphone. We have some questions from the audience. Where's Timothy Graves? Timothy Graves. All right, stand up, Timothy. I'm going to give you my mic, and I want you to, you got a 2-part question. Go ahead, man.
Who is your role model and why?
My role model.
Who is your role model and why?
My role model is my big brother. You know, he kind of raised me. My mom was always at work every day, and my father wasn't always there. So my brother raised me every single day, and, you know, paved the way for me. He played basketball too, but, you know, he pushed me every single day, man. Beat me in a driveway ever since I was a youngin', and once I got, you know, grew older to beat him, you know, it was kind of a big accomplishment for me. So, you know, I looked up to him, and I still do.
Your second question was, what are the biggest challenges you face being a young player in the league?
Well, the biggest challenge is that, you know, for our team, we got so much better. You know, everybody's coming at us every single night. Everybody's giving us their best every night. You know, it goes from the teams with the best record and teams with the worst record. Every night you're getting your best. Everybody's trying to come from me, you know, being a younger guy, and people starting to talk about me as one of the top guys in the league. You know, the older guys in the league really don't like that too much. So they coming at me every single night. I got to be prepared, and so that's the funnest part about this league, man. It's competitive every single night. So many great players. I've grown to become a better player each game.
All right, real quick. Let's talk about we are in the mecca for basketball, Harlem, USA, right now. All right, this is where basketball lives. Let's talk about that. 2011 summer basketball here in New York City. You went to Rucker. And you dropped a 66 spot. What was it like that day when you dropped 66 at the Rucker?
Man, that was probably the best basketball game I ever played in, man. Just atmosphere. Everybody was unbelievable, man. My main goal for that game when I walked into those gates was to let everybody know I'm for real, that I can play, and I just wanted to leave my mark. And I'm glad I was able to go out there and put a show on for the fans.
Yeah, mission accomplished. I think they remember.
Yeah.
Now, as a kid growing up in the DMV, did you know about the history of Rucker Park? Did you always know about that?
I knew about it. Growing up watching the N1 mixtapes and hearing about these guys that that come through Harlem. I wanted to go out there and play and just be another one of those guys on the list. And to be honest, I didn't really think I would go in there and hit 4 threes in a row at the end, or for people to be run on the court and scream my name after I make a shot. That was just kind of like the icing on top. And I was just so blessed I got the opportunity to play on that team. So it was a memory that's gonna stick with me for a lifetime.
How important is summer basketball going into the NBA season for you?
It was very important. I always want to get better every single year. And, playing outside, playing against some of the toughest competition is the best way to get me better. Because I'm a one-on-one player. I thrive at ISOs and taking my guard off the dribble and just, doing different moves. So playing outside really, helps me work on those type of things. And, every year I've been doing it and I've gotten better.
Is there a chance we'll see you this summer at the Rucker or somewhere in New York City playing basketball?
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
That is good news. All right, the college season recently started, and the same day that you play in Brooklyn, actually, your Longhorns are going to be at the Garden playing against Georgetown. What was your best memory from UT?
I had so many. We came to Madison Square and played against St. John's, and I think that was probably my best game of the season. Just to play at the best arena in the NBA was a blessing, man. So that's something that, like I said, is gonna always stick with me, man. It was fun playing in front of these New York fans, and that's why I kind of burst onto the scene.
Something about you playing in New York seems to go well.
I love New York, man. They just bring the best out of me.
And you're going to be playing in Brooklyn very soon, so we're going to see what happens. Now, in your video, you spoke about it not being about the win, but about the journey. How has your journey been so far? And what was one challenge that you've had to deal with on Kevin Durant's journey?
Well, it's been ups and downs. It's been a lot of ups and downs, and it's just how I bounce back from those tough times. And I think with a great group of teammates I have around me, they always encourage me. I'm so hard on myself, man. So if I have missed 3 or 4 shots in a row, it's tough for me. So I got a great group of coaches and teammates that always encourage me, man. And just the toughest part is losing, man. I think we go into every game we expect to win. That's just the mindset I have. And once we lose, it's kind of tough. So I always put everything on me. So I'm learning just to always be better every single day. Try to bring my best. And I know it's not going to go well every single time, but if I strive for to be the best, then good things will come out through it.
All right, now we have another question from the Polo Grounds Community Center. Where's Floyd? Floyd. All right, Floyd, what is your question for Kevin Durant?
What are your goals for this season?
Well, I just want to get better every day. I want to see myself getting better every day as a leader and as a player. And of course, it's to win the championship.
That shit. Thanks, Floyd. Very good, man. Now, you've accomplished a lot in the first 5 years, and I know you have a lot more you want to get done. But what can you say? Are there 2 goals you could point to in the next 5 years that like you know you would like to reach, some milestones that you'd like to accomplish?
Well, individually, I want to be an MVP in the league. That's one thing that every player dreams about growing up. I want to be an MVP, and I want to be the best player in the game. You know, and I got a long ways to go.
Maybe not as long as you think, but I think that's a reasonable expectation.
We'll see.
Who is Sniper Jones?
That's my alter ego. You seen Sniper Jones at Rocker Park?
That was Sniper Jones.
Sniper Jones.
Okay, the man who could drop 66 on you quick.
From anywhere. Shooter from anywhere.
All right, let's take one last question from the crowd. Where's Susan? Susanna Melendez. What is your question for Kevin Durant?
What is your favorite piece of advice your coach has given you and why?
It's a good question. He always just told me to do it for the love of the game. You know, growing up, you know, that's why I started playing basketball, just because I was having fun with it. And as you get older and get to different levels, people try to take the fun away from it. So he just always told me to play for the love and everything else to take care of itself. And I think that was just the most important advice for me, because sometimes we get away from why we started things and start to look at the things that really don't matter too much. So just go out there and have fun. That's what I try to do.
Good question. All right, we've heard that you're actually really involved in the design process of the KD sneaker. So tell us about that involvement.
Well, we work with a team out in Portland that do a great job. But we also have one of the guys. We have the guy that designed my shoe, Leo Chang. So if you want to invite him on stage.
Here right now, where's Leo at?
Yeah.
Leo Chang, give it up for Leo Chang, who designs the KD. All right, I want to ask Leo a couple questions as well, because of course you are the man behind the sneaker. I know it's tough. Obviously, this guy's on the road all the time. It's tough to spend a lot of time with him. So that being the case, how do you get the insight and feedback and everything that you need in order to craft a shoe that actually represents KD and his background and who he is as a person?
Yeah, well, usually we actually meet up with KD pretty often. You know, at least 4, 6, 8 times a year, and he sometimes just hits me up with random kind of images and kind of thoughts on what he wants. So we stay pretty connected.
Now this time, you guys with the KD5, you went back to a mid. What made you want to go back as opposed to staying with the low top for both of you guys? Why go to the mid?
I just want to try something different. You know, just for basketball reasons. I just wanted something that was going to support my ankles a little bit better. He did a great job of bringing it to the table, and so just tried a different look.
There's a funny story behind that. Back in the lockout, he had a game in OKC, and we met up with him at his house. And I showed him some an earlier design of the shoe. I don't know if you remember, but you were like, "It's all right. I know it's still early." And then later on, when he came to Portland for LaMarcus's game, he was like, "Hey," he pulled me aside. I was like, "Hey, I got some ideas, and maybe you can tell him what he told me."
Well, I just wanted something different. I wanted something that's going to stand out. That's what I always tell him. And I let him do his job. I don't really get in the way of what he want to do, but he always brings something to the table that looks nice.
Now listen, in the KD video, the KD4 video from last year, you spoke about that what got you into design in the first place was problem solving, which is kind of an interesting thing to say. How does the 5 differ from the other iterations of KD's signature line? And are there any key call-outs in terms of the 5, in terms of how it benefits players and can make them play better?
Yeah. So, one of the things that, I talked about problem solving, but that's everything from style to the performance. And one of the things that KD asked me to do was make it a mid, and he actually wanted the air bubble in the back. And then, which is a very big departure from where we've been with his past shoes. So, having the Max Air in the back now gives you more impact protection when you're coming down on your heels. We still have the great zoom in the forefoot, and now with the higher cut in the collar, we get a little bit more ankle support.
Can you take us a little bit, through the design details as far as how it comes from the actual inspirations in KD's life? How is that reflected in the sneaker?
So starting with the notion of the 5, I asked him straight up. I was like, "Hey, why do you wear number 5 in Turkey and during the Olympics?" And he said it was about team, and it takes 5 guys on the court to really, win and play together. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then on top of that, from the design side, a 5-sided shape is a pentagon, and he's from DC, so that was kind of a nice little connection there. So, and as a superstar, if you actually draw out the shape of a star, in the heart of it is a pentagon. So I thought it was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Which colorway? There are going to be more colorways here. Which colorway stands out the most of the ones that are coming?
I like the Christmas colorway. We play the Heat on Christmas. We got these blue jerseys. We got these blue jerseys, and they go pretty well with the jerseys. So be on the lookout for those.
All right, be on the lookout for the Christmas colorway. I don't know if anyone here is interested in design, has any questions specifically about the sneakers for Leo. Does anyone have any specific sneaker or KD5 related questions, my man? Anyone have a KD5 related question? My man right there in the red jacket. Hold on, quiet on the set real quick so I can hear this question. Say it louder, bro. Should make it all what? All pink? Would you ever consider a pink?
Go ahead and tell them what we got coming up.
We got some on pearls coming up later on. So all right. It'll be a little different this time, but it'll be nice.
Yo, give it up for Leo, everyone. Give it up for Leo Chang, incredible designer. All right, so is it true that you play NBA 2K13 before every game?
Yes, that's true.
It's commitment. That is commitment. Now, can we get you to play a game of 2K13 right now?
Yeah, I could do that.
All right, so for all our kids for the Polo Grounds Community Center, I want y'all to look under your seats. Look under your seat. And someone is going to have something under their seat that is going to give them the opportunity to do something very special. You want to tell me? Do you have it? Yeah, you should probably tell me, my man. We should make this happen. You trying to play 2K13 against Kevin Durant? You don't want to do it? Hold on. All right, he's gonna. You want to do it? I say you do it. I say you want to pass it to your man? All right, he's gonna pass it to his man. Generous. All right. No. KD's gonna be OKC. Because you're gonna be the Brooklyn Nets because that's their next game is Brooklyn against OKC. What's your name? Calvin? All right, Pablo, let's do this. 2 minutes, you versus KD, Brooklyn versus Oklahoma City. Let's get it cracking.
I can't see y'all.
Then let me move out of your way.